What's up, everybody? So in this one, I decided to use one of the new boxers that's now in Undisputed. Went with Prince Jr. Got, I don't know if I'm going to say, I think it's Adam. Is it Adam or Aadam Hamed? It might be Aadam Hamed. My apologies if I mispronunciate that name. But Hamed, Prince Jr., we already know, the son of, right? So I want to let you know right now, it was a good fight. It took some time. And it's about adapting and stamina management. Let me tell you, as most of you know that play Undisputed, if you're watching this, you probably have an idea. But it's adapting and stamina management. And when you watch it, especially that first round, you're going to be like, Ardor, you're not looking too hot. You're not looking too hot, brother. You're not looking too hot. So check this out. Hamed versus Hamed. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate you checking out the video and showing support. Peace and love.
Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking Hamed Mirror.
It's Adam Prince Jr. Hamed. And watch out for this guy's hand speed. It runs in the family, fighting out of Surrey, England. Here comes Prince Jr. Surrey, England in the house. He's got that famous last name. Let's see if he can live up to the hype.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
We welcome you to this. These two fighters.
All right, we got a Hamed mirror here.
Let's see if they deliver.
Oh man, it's weird fighting from here. Oh my! Why does it seem like?
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He misses with that jab. We've both covered thousands of boxing matches in our day, but I don't think I've ever been to a venue quite like this. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? He somehow weathered the storm.
I'm going to figure you out. We're going to figure this out right now.
Have to be a judge in this fight. Both fighters have had their big moments. Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
What?
Missed him with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a counter left.
I'm figuring it out.
Boxing.
Seeing how you like to do things.
Here we go. It's
That's
round
the thing.
2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good left counter that lands. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nope.
There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches.
Nope.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every switch.
Punch, counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
How?
Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Left counter score. Sometimes people refer to boxing as a dance, and in these lighter divisions, you've got to have your footwork right, or you're going to get blasted out of it.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Catch and shoot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Great counter right hand there.
Both of us taking a lot of damage.
Round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Solid punch. Still swinging with nothing left. And Hamed just got rocked. He wants to finish the show right now. Can he find that one big shot? He somehow weathered the storm. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Why am I always getting hurt? It must be the heavy shot.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
There we go. And back out, and back out.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change. exchange here from both men. You hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. He blocks the uppercut. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Missing a lot of shots.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
All right, I know what I'm going to do. He's going to keep going to that body. I'm going to hit him with a
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Yep.
Men step back for just a moment. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And Hamed just got rocked. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. And right back into the fray. Just misses with the right uppercut. Oh, Aadam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. He threw the hook, didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here comes round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if he can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him.
And Aadam Hamed has been dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Hamed, and down goes Hamed.
Dang, got him. Woo. Got a knockdown. Good. Started off rough, but I think we kind of picked it up. I think he's running out of steam a little bit faster because of his heavy shots, and I think I might be able to make something happen.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. He misses with that jab.
Oh, Hamed now in serious trouble. Hamed can
Yeah.
really make it back up.
Yeah, putting that pressure. Just kept applying smart pressure. Trying to keep him in the corner. You know, one thing that I don't like, it seems like people are backing up more. Like when you stun them, and it's hard to catch up with them before they recover.
The final 10 seconds of
It
the
seems
round,
like.
and he is looking really sharp. And there's the
But
bell for
Hamed
round
is
8.
not bad.
It's been a nightmare
He's
so
not bad.
far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have.
He's not bad.
How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Let's
It's
see if they can
really,
shake off the
he
cobwebs
doesn't really
after
have,
a
I don't know what he's
disastrous
trying to
last round.
do. I think he's just trying to, you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to do that. I think I might be able to just,
When we talk about a fighter
see what
having
I'm saying?
power,
To throw
don't
more
just
than one
look at
shot.
the head punches they
This is
throw.
just trying to
Look at
counter.
the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
That's an
Listen to
ugly
that jab.
shot that he does. His like special.
Got out of the way. That
See what I'm
right
saying?
hook.
That's such an ugly shot.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Doubling around on Bambi legs. He's got to get back into the fight. And Aadam Hamed
Yeah, I
just
think that's
couldn't
it.
take it anymore.
He probably don't want to get up no more. I mean, that's the third one. He's out of stand. He's very low. He might say, I'm done. I think he quit. Oh, he's got back up. That's his third time. He's still fighting. That's good. That's good to see.
It's not over till it's over. And we enter the night. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not
I
gonna
kept my
happen.
hand down. Too long.
He's got to bluff it.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Block that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. He blocks the hook. And he closed the show. And it appears
At least they didn't make you. He took a knee.
To stop the beating.
That was smart. That was smart because he probably was like, look, I'm not going to get up, so I'm going to take a knee here. I think you can take, what, 3 knees? 2 knees? Somewhere?
Do you believe what we're seeing? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round.
So he's going to lose movement now, it looks like.
Right, ate right, prepped right. I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, I'm trying to time him now.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even.
How many shots?
Oh, Aadam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be.
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Completely in control of this. Well,
Do you believe this?
you don't want to make a mistake. Oh, there you go. I almost hit him when he was down again. Dang, that's like 5 knockdowns. I think that's like 5 knockdowns. He take another knee, I think that's it. The ref's going to stop it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And there's the bell for round 11. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round?
I don't know.
They're trying to get an ending out. That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
He's just trying to. Now I'm going to have to feint.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
That was a good shot.
No rest for the weary. How do they use this fighter's aggression?
Hamed now. Oh no, is he going to go down? Didn't wait long to get
See
back
how
and
tough
get
it is?
engaged.
It's tough to catch people. For some reason, it's very tough.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense.
Very tough.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round
The last round. I mean, this is a fight I already won.
After that last round.
Exerted
I don't care if I knock him out.
Far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round.
Yes, you know what?
If
Let's
you have
loose
done the
movement
work,
right here.
Slept right, ate right, prepped
Guess I'll
right,
try it.
I'm expecting you to get through this. If
Might
not,
as well.
if
We're
you
trying. We're
cheated,
experimenting.
the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
I hate that move. That must be some special of his.
He just misses with that jab.
I don't like it.
must defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of defense here at all.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know how I'm doing that.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I did see that coming.
So that's
I thought this would be
Hamed.
tight. This is nowhere near
He's
tight.
fast. He's fast, but man, he tires quickly. And if you hit him to the body, you're going to demolish him. Whoa! As you see, that was a very clear victory. I think I lost 2 rounds the entire fight. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad I could actually put one of those boxers on display. And I'm glad that somebody else chose them so we can try them out. Because initially, I tell you what, especially after that first round, I was looking a little rough, y'all. You can admit it. I was looking a little rough. And I don't think I was talking for the first 4 rounds. I was like, good Lord, this man is eating me alive. But it turned out all right. And that's the thing about this game. That's boxing in general. It's the person that can make adjustments. And yeah, when I start out, you can see I'm ragged. I'm kind of ragged. But if you can make adjustments, and whoever makes adjustments, you can get a good outcome. And that's what happened. So let's look at the stats. I forgot to look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. So, and you see with Hamed, I only threw 718 punches. 718 punches. He threw 851, and his percentage was lower. But I only landed 13 more shots, but I ended up with 5 more knockdowns. So that tells you something too. That was a good fight. That was a good fight, Mushroom Man. Good fight. Definitely Lionheart is right. Lionheart is right. That man does not quit. He keeps coming. He keeps coming. I love that. I love that. He got knocked down 3 times, and then he took a knee the other times. And I like that they fixed that issue where you would hit somebody as they're taking a knee, because I definitely submitted that early on and during early access. So I'm glad they got that fixed. This twice I would have hit him while he was down, and that would have screwed me. That would have screwed me. But thank you guys for checking out this video. And what do you guys think of Hamed? You guys like Hamed? I think he's actually a solid addition. I think you can win with him if you're able to move and box. I didn't use much loose movement, only because it was Hamed. So it's not like I had to stay away because I'm worried about this severe body puncher or something like that. But yeah, this was straight, man. This was straight. I appreciated this match. I'm glad I got it in. And I haven't brought much Undisputed content to the channel. I've been putting a lot of For Honor stuff out there. So let me know what your thoughts are. You like them? You like the additions? Was it Morrison, Hamed, as well as, what's his name? It's Morrison, Hamed, Joe Calzaghe. How could I forget? How could I forget? So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.